Hello everyone and welcome to the new and very first episode of the Bexhill College podcast. My name's Owen and this is Lexi.
Over the course of the year, we'll be covering various topics about Bexhill College events, uni life, plus you can suggest ideas that you would like to see us talk about or that you would like to see on the channel.
Today though, we'll be discussing how those in the creative industry can start to develop a career at a young age. We'll be joined by a very special guest who some of you may already know, Sean Upton. But before we do that, we'd like to talk to you about some of the upcoming events going on at the college.
It's that time of year that Bexhill College Open Evening comes around. People say AI is the future, but here at Bexhill College, AI is already in the present with our adventurous ideas, ambitious intent, and agile imaginations.
Yep, that's right. So make sure to come visit Open Evening on the 23rd to the 24th of October, which will be appealingly immersive, awe-inspiring, and absolutely incredible. But to start with, we went around earlier on in the week and asked some of the first years how they are finding life at Bexhill College so far. So let's take a look. How are you finding the Bexhill College so far?
Oh, it's brilliant. Great facilities. I love my teachers. Everyone's so lovely. I've had a really comfortable transition because I was actually homeschooled into college life.
What's your experience of the college so far?
It's really fun, quite inclusive. There's a lot of stuff you can do, and a lot of people to talk to.
I'm enjoying myself. I've definitely better than secondary school.
Oh, I really like it here. I think it's really nice and inclusive. All the teachers are really helpful. Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it, and I've got really nice teachers and classes.
My name is Gabriel Gibbons, and I think this college is absolutely amazing. I love the refectory, I love Starbucks, I love the sport, and I love the 3G Astro pitch.
So far, the college has actually been pretty good. It feels really good to be here. It's just a good environment in general.
Students, they just, they help you. If you need directions for a lesson, they point you in that direction. Teachers are just helpful over around.
100% I would recommend it to new potential students. I think if you come here, it's a great community. You can really enjoy college life, make new friends and socialise.
Would you recommend it to new students?
Yes, I would.
100%, definitely. It's an awesome college.
Definitely, 100%.
Would you recommend it to new potential students?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's really helpful.
There you go, guys. Join Bexhill College.
Absolutely, it's just a great place to be, really.
It always will be.
Once again, make sure to come to Bexhill Open Evening on the 23rd to the 24th of October. We are looking forward to seeing you there.
Finally, before we get into the main segment, a message for all current Bexhill College students. Monday the 21st is our Halloween event, so make sure you come in dressed in your best Halloween costumes, which is, as you can see, we decided to complete the episode in ours, as Mario and Luigi.
So anyway, in classic podcast fashion, we bring people on as special guests. With our first guest joining us now, Sean, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Sean, and I'm the head of section for Art, Media and Performance, alongside Becky Crouch, who also runs the section with me.
So, Sean, you're here to talk to us about careers within the creative industry.
That's what I'm told.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just start by talking about what kinds of careers this would include.
I mean, I think what some students often think is that they want to be the film director, the actor, but don't always realise all of the other opportunities that are available to them on what we call the creative supply chain, from idea development and production all the way through to writing, then things like set construction and all of those behind the scenes jobs, all the way through to things like marketing and advertising and exhibition and financing and finding funding. And there are so many different roles within the creative industries that students should hopefully be a little bit more aware of. And there's some places that I can point them in the direction of to find out some information about them.
Yeah. So on that note then, what subjects did you study at college and uni that made you get into the job that you're in now?
So I did film studies A-level, media A-level and English literature A-level. Then when I left college, I didn't go straight to university. I started working on film sets. So I got some jobs freelancing for some different projects, mostly independent films in London.
Oh, nice.
Then I got a job for a TV company called Don't Laugh, Ginger TV, which, goes with the hair, I suppose.
Yeah.
It was called that because it was Chris Evans' company, but he didn't work there anymore when I was there. And I did research and ADR stuff there, ADR's additional dialogue recording. And then from there, I decided that actually working in industry wasn't really for me, and I wanted to go into teaching. So then I went and did my degree in film and culture studies, and then that kind of led me into teaching and kind of where I am now.
how did you come into that decision to change from going into that industry to teaching?
I mean,
What
I
made you
guess
decide?
it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
And I think for me, like, it wasn't just the long hours. So we're talking like 17, 18-hour days on film shoots. But it was more the inconsistency of it as well. I was
Yeah.
freelancing at the time. So there was always that risk of like, what if I don't get
Uncertainty of
another job?
Yeah.
Or taking jobs where I'm not actually getting paid, but only getting paid for the travel. And it wasn't that I wasn't committed to that. I just kind of realised that that wasn't for me, and I wanted to go more down that kind of route of like helping young people out in getting into those kind of jobs. Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of pathways and opportunities are available to students to pursue those kinds of careers?
I mean, I think it's worth noting, isn't it, that it's not just about getting a degree. Like, that is a route that you can take,
Yeah.
and will give lots of students lots of opportunities, especially to meet the right kinds of people. For film and acting, there's also the film school route or the drama school route,
Yeah.
which is slightly different to university. They do still often give you like a BA equivalency of qualification, but they're usually taught by industry professionals, and they have to be held to particular standards to be able to call themselves like a film school or a drama school.
Yeah.
So that is a route for some students. There are lots of creative apprenticeships. They're obviously quite competitive. And you might often want to think about, if you're going into a creative apprenticeship, whether you want to stay local or whether you'd be willing to move for that kind of work as well.
Because that's a very big thing. Because like it's all about what's available locally. Like, in the first place. Yeah.
I also think like it's also about just like throwing yourself in the deep end. It's not just about getting an apprenticeship or getting a degree, but outside of that, just finding opportunities for yourself, whether that is on someone else's production or in someone else's film or in someone else's play, or like putting on your own work.
Yeah.
It's so easy now to make a podcast. Just start doing it, and opportunities will come. Like, seek them out yourself.
Yeah.
I think that's another route that is really important to note. And obviously having like an online profile as well is quite important to showcase your work. I think not just a social media presence. I think Instagram can be really useful for creative work, but also your own website or your own LinkedIn profile, and those kind of things can be really useful too.
Yeah. So, as a student, and if I wanted to go into like acting or directing, what kind of like ways would I change or develop my ideas into like these creative projects then? Is it like just through...
I mean, yeah, I guess my response to that would be I would act and direct.
Yeah.
Like, just do it.
Yeah. So just have a go.
Yeah, just have a go. Don't worry about getting a job on a show or in a play, or like, as I said before, make your own work.
Yeah.
Then you'll get to build a portfolio, and often portfolios is what people want to see.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing that yourself in front of the camera in the bathroom at home or whatever, then you're not building up that portfolio of work.
Yeah.
So
it's all about what it looks like for you and your experience.
Yeah, exactly. And the more experience you get, the more people want to work with you because you've shown that willingness to do your own things.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that actually answered your question though.
No, it did.
Okay,
Because
cool.
I guess that's why we're doing the podcast as well, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's just like,
I mean, there are places obviously online where you can find jobs on films and in plays and things like that. There's this website called mandy.com, shootingpeople.com. These are all where people that are making independent projects will post acting jobs, crew jobs that you can apply for. Often they're kind of freelance, so you're not getting paid, but for building experience, that kind of thing can be useful.
Yeah.
And just contacting people and being confident to reach out and talk to somebody that's making something. The worst that can possibly happen is they say no.
Yeah.
And so what?
Go for it.
Yeah.
So would you say to just keep pushing would you say go into work experience, or keep pushing to try and get jobs? And if you can't, do some stuff more at home?
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, the more work experience that you can get, the more that portfolio is going to build. And that's why I think a lot of young actors will kind of take whatever jobs they can get hold of, because they know that, I mean, at the very least, even if they don't get paid, they will get a copy of what they've produced to be able to put into a show reel. So I think just take every opportunity that gets thrown at you, and don't wait for those opportunities to just be thrown at you, but like actively seek them out.
No, perfect. So on that then, if you were an employer within the creative industry, what like other kinds of skills would you want these young aspiring people to kind of have? What kind of experiences would you want them to have if you were going to employ them?
I think resilience. so an ability to take criticism without getting personally offended by it, but to take it as something that's, they're trying to help you improve.
Accept the change.
Yeah, and often, like, if you're an actor and a director's giving you an instruction that you don't agree with, the ability to just kind of hide your pride a little bit and just kind of go in the direction that they want to take it.
I think that's something I'm going to struggle with. To be
Being
honest.
able to work with people, right? It's so important. It's communication, it's professionalism, it's, I mean, I was working on a project once and the actor just wasn't doing what I was asking him to do, and it made it really difficult. And I guess the way to come to that compromise is, okay, we're going to do it your way, we're going to try it your way, and then we're going to try it my way.
See what works best.
And then when you edit, you just use the one that you want to use, right? But I think it's about working with people professionally rather than getting into an argument about it, trying to find a way through. So resilience, communication, professionalism, all those kind of transferable skills that, again, it's not just about being a great actor or a great camera operator. But being able to work with people, because nearly all creative work is collaborative.
There's only so much you can do on your own, especially like how far you want to go.
Exactly.
So Sean, before we move on to a quick game.
A quick game?
Yeah, quick game. We've got one final question for you.
So Sean, before we move on to a quick game, we have one final sort of difficult question for you. What is something that you wish you knew 10 years ago that you know now?
So 10 years ago, I actually started to work at Bexhill College. I've been here for 10 years this year. And I suppose something that I wish I'd known then that I know now is like just how much the section that I was a part of when I joined as a teacher, I started here just teaching film studies, and now it's grown into this massive thing where we've got all of these different subjects, and the opportunities for the students that are available here now, I think are the best that they've ever been. Like, we're making sure that all our students get really good work placements, really good experiences, and as many creative opportunities to be in different productions as possible. So I guess just to know that it was the right decision, I guess, to move here to Bexhill College, because it's been such an amazing journey.
Which I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, thank you for coming on, Sean. But
no problem.
Before you go, as promised, we thought we'd play a quick little game.
The game.
Yes.
So it's going to be a game about movie characters.
You're going to show me up.
Well, kind of. So basically, it's going to be you versus Lexi.
Yeah.
And you're going to be creating your own movie character draft.
Okay.
It's a 4-person team that you have to create that.
So it's 4 people into the character.
So, it's 4 characters that you pick to defeat Thanos.
Okay.
Which obviously Thanos, Marvel villain. But obviously it's a draft, so you have £15. Each character is worth a different value based on how good we think they are.
Okay.
And I'm going to read one list, but you guys can't pick the same characters. That's
okay, so we get a choice of characters.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll read out 5 names, and you pick one, and you pick one. And we'll take it in turns. That way we can do it draft style, okay? Okay, so, and remember it's to defeat Thanos.
Yeah, I got it.
So, the first list, for £1, you can have SpongeBob. For £2, you can have Indiana Jones. For £3, you can have Ben 10. £4, Mr. Incredible. For £5, you can have Thor. So, I think we'll let Sean pick first.
Why is SpongeBob a bad choice?
I don't know. Do you think he'll be able to defeat Thanos?
But just to clarify, he's becoming is he part of a team, or are we blending these characters together to create one ultimate character? Part of a team, okay. I think he can provide much encouragement and enthusiasm.
So you're picking SpongeBob?
I'm not, no. What's number 2?
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm going to go for Indiana Jones. Yeah.
That's £2.
I mean, I was drawn to SpongeBob.
Lexi.
Right. Does Ben 10 come with all the monsters?
Yeah, it'll come with his watch.
He'll come with his watch. Then I'm going to have to go Ben 10.
£3.
What's good about his watch?
He's got all the monsters and stuff that spawn out.
He'll press it and he'll turn into like these things, and it runs out after a while.
Okay.
And then you become a scrawny little 10-year-old.
Well,
but he's still got that power.
Yeah, okay.
So
the next list, at £1 you got Kermit the Frog. At £2 you got Captain Jack Sparrow. At £3 you have Mulan. At £4 you have Pikachu. And at £5 you have Voldemort. So Lexi, we'll have you go first this time.
Ooh. Okay. I don't think Kermit.
I wonder why. It's just a puppet.
I feel like Voldemort would be really good, but I don't know if I want to spend £5.
You have 15. So.
Who would be better than Voldemort, though? You know.
Exactly.
There's
if you're gonna spend the 5, that's pretty good. Better than Thor.
I'm gonna go Voldemort.
Voldemort.
Yeah.
Who are you going for, Sean?
Well, I would have gone for Voldemort,
You
but
shouldn't have convinced her to pick
I know
Voldemort.
I shouldn't, should I? You're gonna have to give me the names again.
So
Who've I got left?
£1 at Kermit the Frog,
Yeah, that's not happening.
£2 at Captain Jack Sparrow,
Tempting.
£3 at Mulan,
Yeah,
and £4 at Pikachu.
Mulan or Pikachu, innit?
Pikachu's quite a good pick.
Pikachu's
Yeah.
good.
Pikachu's quite good.
Yeah.
You going Pikachu?
And could I electrocute Ben 10's watch so it is defunct and doesn't work anymore?
I'm going to allow it.
No, I'll go for.
I'm going to allow
I'm going to
it.
go for Pikachu
So Lexi, your
for £4.
first pick's pretty much useless now.
Right, great. I've got
So-
kids.
List number three.
Okay.
List
Good.
number 3. £1,
Yeah.
Mr. Bean. £2, Hawkeye. £3, Harley Quinn. £4, Batman. And £5, Darth Vader. So it is Sean's turn to pick first on this one.
£4. Sorry, just said it. £4 was what?
£4 was Batman. And £5 is Darth Vader.
Batman's just got gadgets, hasn't he?
That's true. But he's also got a lot of money, which I think he could...
Oh, money's good.
Money's very good.
Yeah. And number 3?
Number 3 is Harley Quinn.
No. Number 2?
Hawkeye.
No. I
And
don't
number one's
like
Mr.
this
Bean.
selection. You know what? I'm going Mr. Bean.
You go Mr. Bean?
Yeah.
Mr. Bean. Fair enough. Right, who am I
He's
going
got a
for?
car
He does have a car and a teddy.
and a teddy,
And
Teddy.
and he'll make people laugh.
He'll always be
will.
dressed up smart.
To be fair,
Where's
he
it
could
just
distract Thanos.
He could
while
distract
Pi-
Thanos.
like, yeah, Pikachu
Mr.
comes
Bean,
in.
mate.
I feel like Mr. Bean would actually beat Thanos but not realise it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good choice. Who am I choosing?
You need to be careful here
I do.
because you've spent £5 already.
You have got Voldemort
Yeah.
though, so
Exactly.
That's
So
true.
that's not bad. Who was £4?
£4 is Batman.
Batman. Yeah, he's. I don't know.
Batman's rubbish.
Mm.
There is Darth Vader. He's
He's rubbish
Yeah.
too.
the
It's only.
I feel like that's. We will be bringing Sean back onto another episode of the podcast to debate Star Wars. So look forward to that.
But versus Voldemort,
No,
Yeah.
right. Darth Vader would have Voldemort any day. Any
Voldemort
day
doesn't
of
need to
the
do
week.
anything. He just needs to zap him. Boom, done,
Darth
gone.
Vader can just go like that. And he's defeated.
Voldemort can do that with them all.
but you haven't got. I don't know if you got the money for Darth Vader anyway.
I'm not picking Darth Vader
Okay,
anyways.
who
so.
would?
Yeah, if you picked
Right.
Darth Vader, then the next pick you could have could only be £2. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't go
exactly,
for the
so
5 if I were you.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn at 3?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think she's a good fighter. So.
You guys have gone for the funny characters on that one. I like it. And the last list. So at £1 you got Bart Simpson.
Are you going first this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be Lexi first this
Bart
time.
Simpson.
At £2 you have Emmett from the Lego Movie.
Mhm.
He's a master builder.
That's good.
At £3 you probably have the best character I'd say on this. Kevin from Home Alone
Good.
with all those little
Good
traps.
job.
£4 you have Hercules. And at £5 you have Spider-Man.
Right. Well, as much as I think Kevin's great, I don't know if I should have 2 kids on my team. So I don't think I'm gonna have him. I feel like Emmett might actually be kind of good.
So instead
he's
of
a
going
master
kids, you've gone for a
builder.
Lego
You've got a
figure.
good team.
He's a master builder.
Build anything.
Exactly.
A new watch for Ben 10.
True.
Yeah, a new watch.
Yeah, but as soon as there's a person there, though, he can't.
Yeah.
He doesn't move.
Mm.
Oh really? Is that the rule?
Well, yeah.
For
in
Leg-
the Lego
for
movie,
Emmett.
he can't move if someone's
Yeah.
there.
That's true. Can Bart Simpson move then? Because he's a cartoon character.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Just checking.
Hercules.
Hercules. How much was Hercules?
4.
4. How much
Oh.
money do I have?
You've got enough for Hercules.
I have enough for Hercules. Yeah, I might as well just go
Hercules?
Hercules. Yep.
Hercules it is. And Sean.
I don't know how I can beat Hercules. I'm gonna have to go Spider-Man, aren't I? And
Spider-Man?
spend my money. Yeah, let's do it.
Spider-Man.
Spidey.
So Spider-Man for 5. So this will be answered in the form down below in the description. So if you'd like to comment who you think would win out of these 2 teams.
I can't even remember who's on my team. I've got a memory issue. Mr. Bean.
You got Mr. Bean. Mulan you picked as well, didn't you?
Did I?
Or
I don't know why I
No,
put my
Kermit
notes
the
up for that.
Frog.
It was no. I didn't pick Kermit the Frog at any point. Who was alongside Mulan?
you had SpongeBob.
I didn't have SpongeBob.
No, you had Indiana Jones.
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
Mr. Bean, Pikachu, and
Oh, you had Pikachu. That's the one.
and
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And Lexi, you had Indiana Jones.
No, I had Indiana Jones.
You had Indiana Jones. You had Ben 10.
Ben 10.
Ben 10.
Yep.
You had Mulan.
No one had Mulan.
No one had Mulan.
No one
Who
saw
did I
that
have?
movie.
You had Voldemort.
Voldemort, yes.
Yeah.
Voldemort. Voldemort, Harley Quinn, and Hercules.
Yeah.
I think we all know who's going to win this.
So make sure
Thanos.
to comment down below. In the link to the description. Link in the description. And yeah.
Yeah.
We'll announce the results on the next podcast.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming in today, Sean.
No problem.
As our first guest on the podcast.
Honoured.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks again, Sean. And I'm sure we will be seeing you again.
I hope
on
so,
the
for more
podcast.
movie trivia.
Definitely.
Yes.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember, there will be, obviously, like we've said, a form in the description so we can hear your voice as to what you would like to see appear on the podcast throughout the year. But other than that, that's all from us this week. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yep.